After years of campaigning, Chinese American veterans are finally receiving the Congressional Gold Medal. The legacy of those that served in World War II is being highlighted in a new CBSN Originals documentary, Being Different in the Delta. Here's a preview.
Another part of the museum is honoring the Chinese veterans.
Nearly 20,000 Chinese Americans served in World War II. But while service members from other communities have received awards and recognition for their sacrifices, Chinese Americans had to wait over 7 decades until 2018 to finally get their due.
My Uncle Pap said that he saw the sign with Uncle Sam, and he said, it says, of course, I want you. And he says, I've got to do that. I've got to help this country.
So it is proper and fitting that they be recognized now, even after these many years.
In 2021, more than 70 years after Chinese Americans served in World War II, a law was passed to award the Congressional Gold Medal, Congress's highest honor of national appreciation, to the members that earned it.
Today, we're gathered here to honor the service and sacrifices of Chinese American World War II veterans.
As you just saw, Sally Chow received the Congressional Gold Medal on behalf of her uncle. She joins us now. Sally, welcome. Tell us more about your uncle's service and why he decided to join the military.
Good evening, and thank you for having me today. Yes, my Uncle Pap lived until he was 105 years old, and he served in the Aleutian Islands for over two years. He lived with us for over 40 years, and he never said too much about his time in the service. But later in his life, when he was about 100, he really was proud of the time that he had spent in the military. He was in the United States Navy for about 6 years, but 2 years in the Aleutian Islands.
And how did it feel for you to receive the medal on your uncle's behalf?
I can't tell you how emotional it was and how very special it was. I can imagine my mother watching my 3 brothers go off into the military. And as a mother, just thinking about my grandfather, seeing his 4 sons joining the military just because they felt it was the right thing to do for our country. They were very proud to be Americans. They were proud to live in the United States. And they felt like they had to help. They had to join the military. They had to help make a difference and do the right thing for our country.
Sally, I so appreciate you sharing the rawness of your emotion with us for all families who have seen that honor and that service firsthand. It certainly is something that stirs emotions. I want to ask you why you felt it took so long for Chinese American service members to be honored for their service. And do you think that they've now received the proper recognition?
Absolutely. They have now received the proper recognition. But while it took over 5 years for this to happen, and a lot of hard work and many people had to do so much to accomplish this, we were just so pleased that it even happened, that we're so proud of our men who served, and we were just feeling that it was so fitting that they were able to receive this high honor.
Sally Chow, thank you for your family's service, and thank you to all of our veterans.
Thank you, and good evening.
You can watch the latest CBSN Originals documentary, Being Different in the Delta, Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern on CBSN, or right now at cbsnews.com/Delta.